Hello everyone. This is to show you how to mix your disinfectant solution. What you will need is a disinfectant tub, a large container with a lid, a measuring device, a pair of gloves, tongs, a gallon of water, and your disinfectant solution that is EPA registered hospital grade disinfectant. Now the first thing that you want to do to mix this correctly is you want to make sure that you take your lid off, and this container is large enough to hold the solution so that your implements can be fully immersed. So I'm going to pour my gallon of cold water into my disinfectant container. And I'm going to follow my manufacturer's mixing directions. But at this point in time, I'm going to be putting my gloves on because the next thing I'm going to do is handling a chemical. I read my mixing directions prior to, and it says to mix a ½ ounce to 1 gallon of water. On this particular measuring scoop, my ½ ounce is 15 milliliters. So I'm going to pour this in so that it will mix. And I'm going to put my lid on. Now, if I'm going to be cleaning my implements after a hard day of work, I am going to take my soiled container or my to-be disinfected container that's containing all of my dirty implements. I'm going to take my scrub brush, put some soap on this, and scrub because all of my debris has prior been removed, but make sure that all of the debris and foreign objects are removed. I'm going to scrub everything with my water, rinse this off, after I've washed with soap and water, and dry them before I immerse them in my disinfectant solution. It's very important that you dry these before they go into your disinfectant solution due to the fact that anything wet still on here can dilute the solution down. Now I'm going to fully immerse this in my disinfectant solution, and the manufacturer's directions for this particular product is 10 minutes of immersion time. Okay, fast forward 10 minutes. I've re-sanitized my hands and I've re-put my gloves on. I am going to reach in here with my gloved hands or tongs and remove my items from the disinfectant solution. Thoroughly rinse these. Thoroughly dry them. And store them in my clean container. Now it's really important when you use your disinfectant solution that you keep the lid remaining on while they're immersed for 10 minutes. That helps prevent any debris from flying into that and contaminating your solution. These are clean. My to-be disinfected container is ready to be filled up again, and my solution is ready for the next use. At any time if this solution becomes contaminated, it needs to be changed during the day.
Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to properly disinfect your electrical implements. So today I'm demonstrating the flat iron and a pair of clippers. Don't forget that you have to disinfect your blow dryers and your curling irons also. You need to show them a little bit of love. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is disinfect my clippers. I've just finished a haircut on somebody and I'm preparing to go to my next client. The first thing I need to do is I need to remove any debris from my clippers. So I am wiping those off with a small little stiff brush. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my clippers down with a product called Cool Care. This is a germicidal, fungicidal, tuberculocidal product. It does have a little bit of oil in there to help lubricate our clippers when we're using them. So I'm going to spray this down and I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes before I can use these on my next service. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to properly clean our flat irons. Our flat irons need to be cleaned after our services. So with these, I'm going to use a Lucicide disinfecting wipe. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my gloves. I am going to remove a wipe. And I'm going to wipe down my entire flat iron. And don't forget to wipe down your cords to all your electrical implements after you use them. And then now my flat iron will be disinfected. Remember, after you use your shears, you're going to wipe your shears off. You're going to spray them down with Cool Care. Unless that you have cut somebody, then you need to make sure that you properly disinfect your shears with your disinfectant solution, and those would soak for 10 minutes. If not, you're just going to wipe them down and spray them down with the Cool Care and let them sit for the 10 minutes. Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to talk about cleaning our stations and preparing for the start of the day and what you're going to do in between each of your clients. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your Lucicide, which is going to be your disinfectant, and you are going to spray down your station, being the top, the sides, and the front. Wipe everything down. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is that you have to make sure that you wipe down your chairs. So spraying down my chair, making sure you get in the arms of it. Make sure that you're cleaning the headrest. And then last but not least, you have to make sure that you're cleaning your mirror. So with that, I'm just going to use a little bit of Windex, clean off my mirror, and then wipe it down. This should be done prior to for your setup in the morning and in between each of your clients.